Quiz, and here it is. Saturday night at the movies here in the press box at Yonkers Raceway. We're going to drop back 10, 20, 30 years. We're going to show you the casts of harness racing movies, or at least movies that featured harness racing. And we're going to ask you to identify them. And Spencer and I are going to try to think up some monumental prize to give those of you who, on the honor system, had them all right. The first one will be rather easy. It was a United Artists production, and it featured Dennis O'Keefe and Gail Russell and Charlotte Greenwood and Ruth Warwick. Now, you certainly remember those four. What was the movie? Well, if you guessed that it was The Great Dan Patch, you're on your way to victory here. You have 5 to go, and we'll start with an even easier one for your second choice. Pat Boone and Shirley Jones were the stars of this one. 20th Century Fox released the film. You know what it was? April Love. 2 for 2? Try the third one. It was a Walt Disney production. The stars' names would not mean too much to you, we are sure, but we'll tell you that it was about cops and Indians and harness horses. And it had a race call that someone you know did the call on. Well, Walt Disney still remembers it. I hope you do. It was the Tattooed Police Horse. The next one, Charles Coburn played in, and it was one of many Coburn's famous harness racing appearances. He was deeply involved with the sport, and with him in that movie was Lloyd Nolan and Burl Ives, among others. And if you guessed the green grass of Wyoming, you have a winner in that category. The next one was the lovely Jean Crane. I don't know whether anyone around here remembers Jean Crane, but she was one of the ones who started me on my lascivious career as a young man. Charlotte Greenwood was also in that one, and Lon McAllister, and Walter Brennan was the star. 20th Century Fox released it, too, and it was home in Indiana. And finally, Rory Calhoun and Jane Nye, a Monogram production from 1950. Well, have you given up? The film was County Fair. All of them with harness racing themes. All of them from out of the past. And all of them remembered, at least in this corner, and we hope in yours. It's time right now.
And you combine that with number 1, Doc Speller with Michelle LaChance in tonight's featured 6th race, the Meadow Skipper Open Handicap. The return would be $324.90. With 2B, Brisk Air and Sonny Patterson, $2,936.70. 3C, Fight the Foe, Butch Dokie getting the driving assignment tonight, $1,362.30. With 4D, Wildwood Disco with Carmine Abatello, $1,376.40. With 5E, Perfect Out and Buddy Gilmour, the return there would be $1,011.60. With 6F, Remarkable End, Ted Wing, $1,661.40. And 7G, Tiger Almahurst, Rajon Daniel, $3,670.80. Let's get the call. Here's the bullet, Bob Meyer.
They're all. Fight the Foe tries for the lead. Perfect Out towards the outside second. Doc Speller along the rail third. Brisk Air fourth. Wildwood Disco fifth. Remarkable End sixth. Tiger Almahurst trails to field seventh. Around the turn down the backstretch, Perfect Out has the lead by 2 lengths. Fight the Foe second. Gap at 2.5 lengths. Doc Speller third. 3.5 lengths back to Brisk Air fourth. Wildwood Disco fifth. Remarkable End sixth. Gap at 2 lengths. Tiger Almahurst trails to field seventh. Approaching the quarter pole, Perfect Out in front by 1.5 lengths. Fight the Foe second, Doc Speller third. Quarter time is 30-3. At the paddock turn the first time, Perfect Out maintaining a 1.5 length advantage. Fight the Foe second, Doc Speller up on the outside third. Brisk Air fourth. Wildwood Disco on the rail fifth. Remarkable End alongside sixth. Tiger Almahurst trails to field seventh. As they come by the stands the first time, Perfect Out in front by 1 length. Fight the Foe on the rail second. Doc Speller alongside third. Brisk Air up on the rim fourth. Wildwood Disco lonely inside fifth. Remarkable End alongside sixth. Halftime is 102 flat. Around the clubhouse turn the second time, Perfect Out maintains a length advantage. Doc Speller up on the rim second. Fight the Foe along the rail third. Wildwood Disco on the inside fourth. Brisk Air alongside fifth. Remarkable on the outside sixth. Tiger Almahurst to seventh. Down the backstretch, Perfect Out has the lead. Doc Speller comes to him on the outside second to challenge. Fight the Foe on the rail third. Brisk Air the outside fourth. Wildwood Disco on the rail fifth. Remarkable End alongside sixth. 3/4, 131 and 4. Around the far turn, perfect out, steady in front by a half length. Doc's Fella right there on side second. Gap of a length and a half, Fight the Foe on the rail third. Brisk Air the outside fourth. Wildwood Disco on the inside fifth. Remarkable in sixth. They come to the top of the stretch. Perfect out, stood in front by a half length. Doc's Fella the outside second. Fight the Foe towards the rail third. Through the stretch, perfect out in front with Fight the Foe on the rail second. Perfect out in front. Here's the finish. 5E, perfect out, a winner by about a length and a quarter. 3C, Fight the Foe finishing second. And 1A, Doc's Fella was third. Now let's go back to Stan Berkstein and Spencer Ross.
I guess when they hit the half, it was just about over. 102 for the half. Buddy Gilmour had it all in his hands all night long.
And the perfect out, who has shown his ability in his last 2 or 3 starts as a top-notcher, throws the last half and 59 and a fifth at them and puts Doc's Fella away with that kind of a half. And as you see here, Doc's Fella on the outside has had it, and on the inside, Fight the Foe. The old veteran closes to be second as perfect out scores an easy victory here. Incredible 201-1 over a wet racetrack.
And it is official. The winner, number 5 OTB letter E, perfect out. George Davey, Clive Raymond of Ontario are the owners. As number 5 OTB letter E, perfect out returns $7.20, $4, $2.60. 3C, Fight the Foe is second, $6 and $3. And 1A, Doc's Fella finishes third, $2.40. The exacta, 5 and 3. E and C, $51 and 80E, $1,011.60.